In Need of FlowI stroll home along the banks of the White River, my hair set afire by sunset. My mind is shared with the stream, its swift current, the banking, blithering debris. Air encourages the trees to speak but their words come to nothing. Two young girls pass me, laughing at me are the color of their nails. I do not know. I find I often compete with bright fingers and thumbs these days. It is of no matter. Yes, I am older than many but, like the river, I can only proceed. A turtle sleeps on a rock. A goose sequesters eggs beneath her feathers. A fisherman packs up his rod and creel. Two lovers cuddle on a bench. I'll have their nature exceed when flowing water is involved. Yes, look at you. Spring swift or fall languid, you've been doing this forever. You're cyclical, not linear like the rest of us. There's passion in your running, but nurturing to all that you encompass. If it were up to me, this is the kind of blood I'd choose. The edge of extinction. A cold fact is like a narrow ledge with a window on one side and a long drop on the other. So what will we do without the rhino's charge, the elephant's trumpet, the gorilla's human-like pose? Those are humans scrambling to safety. Those are humans crashing to the street below. That's what we'll do. Songwriters Tallahaye wrote songs for other people to sing. His hopes, his fears burst from the mouths of strangers in spangled shirts and wide-brimmed hats. His breakups, his letdowns were taken home by an unknown audience. The job of the royalty checks was to make it seem worth it. Whose body at the graveside of remembering? I'm Carrie X-huming chiseled school desk, tattered kites, old books whose heroes stare at me like I'm familiar but whose name escapes them. I shake the mud from the day when he stood up before the class, recited Blake, Tiger. Tiger, burning bright, my eyes glowing like that beast in the forest of 30 awestruck faces. Strange how the child's body hasn't rotted, white teeth still, laughter brimming at the surface, not one stretch of skin wrinkled or destroyed, and a brain stacking what it learns atop itself until this annex of history and science is more brain. Strange how the past must bear the tombstone when it's in such good, athletic shape. It could easily shake off the sweat of my forehead for 10 laps of the oval, or up and down the pool 10 times. It doesn't have ears instead of muscle, heavy people strapped to its back, the thumb and forefinger of a living pinching its rosy cheeks. I'm trying to mourn the young face at the window but he won't stay dead, can't keep the funeral parody synchronized when he keeps darting in and out of the cold black cars. Why should I leave flowers and he'd just pluck them on a dowry or hand them helpy to a pig-tailed girl? He avoids the disease, the bullets, the aging. When it comes down to it, only regret can kill. If there's a corpse at all, I'm standing in it. Alana, she's waiting to die, looking around for the bright light, the outstretched arms out, but it's just the nurse on night duty. The crying hordes have left. They'll be back tomorrow. She hopes she won't be. She's weary of others' tears. Once she worried for the fate of others, one son, two daughters. For all their troubles, it was worse being them by proxy. She prefers it now that everyone just be themselves, that all ties be cut, that no one be dependent. She's who she is, who she will soon cease to be. Her memories can't stop the inevitable. Nor can the lives of others. In regard to the other room in my apartment, at the kitchen table, struggling back and forth with the massive bewilderment that is my checkbook. I am totally responsible for myself and these numbers are part of it. So is however wretched I feel at any given moment. There is no one to soothe me. No one to chastise me for feeling wretched in the first place. At night, as a child, I closed my eyes and once saw a field of ice cream. In my dream, my mother said, "Don't go out in it, that sweet stuff will rot your teeth," but I never knew of anyone's teeth rotting in a dream. She's dead now, not so much in my subconscious, however. I'm still asking for her approval. Well, at least I'm not begging. I remember being a good kid. But nobody's perfect. I did bust the vase. And that was my handprint on the wall. I'm driving something I never did when she was alive. I'm in the city, a place she hated. I eat out 4 or 5 times a week, which she would have considered a complete waste of money. And I'm seeing someone. She'd have gritted her teeth at the sight of this woman. Or any woman, if it comes to that. At least, she'd be pleased that I'm still working. Every day, 9 to 5. I'm as reliable as some of her sayings like, the apple never falls far from the tree. There's some of me that is the son she wanted. The rest, I'm sure, would have her eyes rolling and her right hand reaching for the pill bottle. I no longer